Okay, fellow Toastmaster and the most welcome guest. Welcome to the advanced hashtag Eden Speaker meeting. My name is Sean. I am the search add-on for today's meeting. Before starting the meeting, there are 3 rules that we need to follow during the meeting. Number 1, please stay mute until it is your turn to speak. Number 2, we encourage you to turn on your camera for wonderful audience interaction if you are convenient. Number 3, the meeting will be recorded if you are not comfortable to be recorded, but you are welcome to turn off your camera. But please stay in the meeting to enjoy the learning as much as you can. Now, let's put our hands together to welcome our present distinguished Toastmaster Patricia Yap to the virtual stage.
Yay! Woo-hoo! In the spirit of McDonald's, we want to send you warm greetings all over the world. Today's meeting is super, super exciting. And before that, we already received a great news from one of our members who became the father the 7th time. You won't believe it. He is none other than Tarmizi, and he just delivered and got a baby girl. We are so excited. So this is a family great news to everyone in the spirit of McDonald's. Because of this, we would also like to take a family photo at the same time and blast it out all over the world. What a fantastic day to start our meeting. So now we would like to invite all of you to video on if you are convenient and give us that McDonald's look, whatever that means to you. Show us what look you have when you think of McDonald's. Okay, we will have, let me see. That's so fun. Okay, let me take the photo, okay? So I'm going to be the photographer. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, one more, because I see my hand there, okay? Okay, let me see one more time. 3, and 2, and 1. Fantastic. All right. With this, it's our honor, of course, to invite the ambassador of McDonald's. She has been with McDonald's for I don't know how many years, and she always talks about McDonald's until I can't help but to fall in love with McDonald's. And if you guys want to know more, I will have to hand the virtual stage right now to our past admin manager of District 70, past PQD of District 100. I'm trying to remember as much as I can. And presently, the area director for District 119 New York, who happened to be the past Division A director of District 49. Before that, let's give her a huge round of applause to welcome our dear sister, Alicia Curtis, Distinguished Toastmaster, the ambassador of McDonald's. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Sister Pat, and thank you everyone for coming today. I had McDonald's the other day. Has anyone had McDonald's this past week? Put your hand up and admit guilty pleasure. Helena, did you have McDonald's? I can see the big smile on your face. Yes. No.
Not this week yet.
Okay. Lai has. Lai is like waving his hand to say, yeah, he's had it. Where did you have it? Why and what did you eat? You're on mute.
Me?
Yeah, you.
For me, I usually go for the Sunday corn and the Big Mac.
And did you have it this last week, sir?
I think Friday or Thursday, if I remember correctly.
Brilliant. Hui Ying, did you have McDonald's this past week, or are you not guilty?
No, I don't have any McDonald's yet. Maybe after this.
Okay, maybe after this. Hopefully someone else is going to eat it as well. Shui Sin is not guilty because they don't have it over in Myanmar, so she's very lucky. Unless she hops on a plane to Malaysia or over to Thailand, she might be able to go and get McDonald's. I admit I'm guilty. Friday night, it was like 10 o'clock at night, and you know, what do you do at 10 o'clock at night? Oh, I'm hungry. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll just walk down the road and I'll go to McDonald's. because all I have to do is walk down the hill, up the hill, turn right, turn left, and I'm at McDonald's. And in no more than 5 minutes, I'm at McDonald's. So heaven on earth, I went there. And thankfully, I've also got the Macca's app, because that's what we call it, the Macca's app. And I just was like, okay, what's the cheapest thing? Oh, Big Mac, large fries, and a large chocolate sundae for $8. I am buying that. And then I realized, oh, I'm thirsty as well. So I've got to have my sugar hit as well. And so I ended up buying a large Coke as well. It was great. I felt really like crap afterwards, like you always do when you eat McDonald's. Hey, that's what it is. It's a Big Mac, a large fries, but thankfully, our lovely VPPR was very intelligent and did not put the sugar drink in the background. She put Coke 0. So she did put a little bit of effort into it. So thank you very much to Sanjuni for that effort. Today's meeting, if you are new to the club or if you have never been to our club before, we meet for an hour every single Monday from 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. We have one speaker, we have 2 evaluators. The evaluators base their evaluations around content and delivery. And we also have our feature, which is the table topics, and we will vote for the best table topic speaker. And of course, we have our evaluation of the table topics, and then we'll have feedback from the grammarian arcana, or as we like to call it, the grammarian, and of course, our timer. Today, we've got quite a heavy agenda. So the theme of the day is power of McDonald's, because here we go. I'm having to slide down. Let's actually do a group photo, folks. Let's do a group photo. So Sean, are you able to do like a group photo? Pat, take the green stuff off. That's evil and it's crap.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Let's do an M.
Just wait a moment for another picture.
Yeah, come on, people, put your heads. Come on, Dawn, be a participant.
Please,
You
everyone,
can do an M.
show your camera. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you,
Okay.
Sean. Excellent. All right. I just thought we'd get the family photo in first because I think, hey, we're all on a roll. I'm going to call up our grammarian today. I'm just having a look through our agenda. Our grammarian today is, let's have a look, it's Dawn. Dawn, if you'd like to explain your role as well as confirming what the word of the day is, take it away, Dawn. And you're, thank you.
Yes, can you hear me?
I can slightly hear you. Yeah, it's a bit light.
Today's word is enthusiastic. It means showing intense excitement, eagerness, or interest in something. It describes someone who is highly motivated and passionate about a particular activity or idea, which perfectly fits our Toastmaster of the day, who loves McDonald's. And that as the counter as well, I will have to record inappropriate interjections as well as pause filler by anyone who speaks during the meeting. I will count the number of the times the word of the day was used, and I appreciate that all the table topic speaker try using the word as well. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster of the day, Alicia.
Thanks. Thank you so much, Dawn. It's great to see you. I can tell that you are going to go out and sneak out and get McDonald's after this particular meeting, I hope. Thank you for the enthusiasm with the M. Our timer today is Sister Pat, our president. Please welcome Pat, who will confirm the timings. Now, just noting that our speaker today is doing an icebreaker. So just wanting to confirm all the timings for the speech, the evaluations, the table topics, and the table topics evaluation. Thanks, Pat.
So all the evaluation would be time, icebreaker 4 to 6 minutes. You will see the lettuce, the French fries, and the tomatoes for a change. Yeah. And of course, to make sure we are all enthusiastically participating in our meeting. Over to you, Alicia.
Thank you very much. Now, I want to throw in the challenge. If someone speaks over the time or 15 seconds over the time, can I make a suggestion? You're going to hate me for this, but it's just something really weird and distracting. Can you do the M? Because it would just look so weird. And then we can all just do the M, and it's a silent way of saying, time's up. Is that okay, Pat? Thank you. This better not catch on as a thing for the club, just for today's meeting. All right. So we've confirmed our word of the day, and yes, it's enthusiastic, and it will be the word of the day. So please be enthusiastic with using the word enthusiastic, and be enthusiastic to use enthusiastic. There we go. I've done it 4 times, so set us off on the mark. I'm now going to introduce our speaker today. Our speaker today is Helena Mustafa, Distinguished Toastmaster. Helena is actually doing a project from the icebreaker. She's doing an icebreaker speech. Is from strategic relations. And strategic relationships is one of the paths that is actually officially leaving Pathways. So in the next couple of weeks, it will disappear. So Helena, thank you for actually showcasing one of the paths that is now transitioning out of Pathways. So the project purpose is the member will tell us a bit about herself and will also introduce herself. So it's the basic elementary speech for any speaker. But as we know, Helena is a distinguished Toastmaster, and she is not a basic and elementary speaker into Toastmasters. Her evaluators today are going to be Lai and also Patsy. So I'll just introduce. So Lai is looking at content and Patsy is looking at the delivery. Please welcome Helena Mustafa, Distinguished Toastmaster, with her speech plus transition. Helena Mustafa, Distinguished Toastmaster. Let's give her a round of applause. Stage is yours now, Helena.
Just what, Alicia, my title is Kinabalu, right?
Yes, okay. Plus transition. Okay. Kinabalu. Let me just repeat that again. Sorry. Helena Mustafa, Distinguished Toastmaster. Kinabalu. Helena Mustafa, Distinguished Toastmaster. Take it away.
Thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster Alicia. Kinabalu. Pre-COVID, I was an avid hiker. There was no hills or mountains around KL area, Kuala Lumpur or Selangor area that I have never been to. Me and my friends, we have been going everywhere just for the fun of hiking. We love hiking. And then one day, I decided, what better way to sum it up? No, why don't we try the highest mountain in Malaysia, Mount Kinabalu? For those who doesn't know, Mount Kinabalu is actually located in Sabah. It's the west part of Malaysia. So we have to take a flight. When I decided to go with this, actually I have dreamed of going to Mount Kinabalu for so long. During primary school, secondary schools, we learn geography, and we know that Mount Kinabalu is everywhere in the textbooks because we learn about it. It has been my dream to actually go to Mount Kinabalu and conquer it. It only materialized in 2008 because each year whenever I wanted to go, I didn't find friends that wanted to go with me. And to me, climbing up Mount Kinabalu with all the challenges, I believe that you need somebody there who can support you as well. And only in late 2008, I managed to gather 3 other friends to climb up Mount Kinabalu. Okay, I'm going to show you the picture of my friend. Okay, this is me and my 3 other friends on top of Mount Kinabalu on July 4, 2009. In order to prepare ourselves, because to some people, Mount Kinabalu is just walking up the stairs. It's just stairs upon stairs upon stairs to some people. But I know we had to prepare for that because Mount Kinabalu is 4,000 kilometers from the sea levels. Yes, there could be stairs upon stairs upon stairs, but this is thousands and thousands of stairs. And I believe that we need to be fully prepared for this event. This is why me and my friends decided to get one of our friends who has been climbing up Mount Kinabalu so many times in his life. So we knew that he had all the tricks, all the tips that he can actually share with us. And he actually helped us to devise a training regime in order to prepare us for the big climb. It started 6 months before the big climb. So every week, there was always is either hiking activity in any hills or mountains around Kuala Lumpur or Selangor area, or it could be also, we can also jog together. So this is one of the plans, or one of the weeks also we played badminton in order to keep our stamina really high and ensure that we are fit on the day of the climb. On the day of climb, it started at 8 a.m. from Tim Pohon, and we only managed to get to Laban Rata, which is the stop that we need to stop during the night, because there are 2 legs to climb up Mount Kinabalu. The first leg is from Tim Pohon Gate to the Laban Rata, where you have to stay overnight, and then the next leg started at 2 a.m. and then the gate will be open. There's a gate between Laban Rata to the top, and this gate will only be open from 2 a.m. till 9 a.m. only. And we have to ensure that from the start of the climb at 2 a.m., you reach the top, you climb down, you have to be out of that area before 9 a.m. So it's not everyone that actually went there to Mount Kinabalu and climbing up managed to actually finish the climb. And if there is anyone who actually told you that, oh, I've been climbing up Mount Kinabalu, you need to ask them, did you get color certificate or you did get black and white certificate? This is very important because I'm going to share you. This is my certificate. And as you can see, this is a colored certificate. This proof that I have actually managed to reach the top and climb down. Because for those that does not manage to actually reach the top and climb down, though they have actually went up to Mount Kinabalu, they will only receive black and white certificate. So this is where the difference is. Climbing up Mount Kinabalu has actually taught me a lot of things. And one of it is because I've dreamed it since I was young and I thought I can never achieve it, but then I do achieve it. So I believe that once you dream of something, you should go for it. The second thing I learned is whenever you plan for something big, ensure you have proper planning. This is what I did. I engaged one of our friends to devise a training scheme for us to ensure that we are fit during the big climb. And the third thing is have supporting friends to go with you on the big event, because this is like a long road going up. So you need somebody around you that can motivate you. So there were times that, after going up few kilometers up, and I wanted to I am so tired. I just want to stop and just go down. I can't really do this anymore. I voiced it out to my friends and they will always be supportive for me. They just told me, Helena, you can do this. You're just few meters ahead. We can do this. And whenever someone from us felt down and motivated, this is what happened. We also keep motivating them. So this is like going back and forth, though we know that this is like such a long road, whatever it is, once we put our heart into it, we know that we have to keep going. Overall, the whole experience of climbing up Mount Kinabalu is not only to test our fitness level, but I believe this is also where you can actually test you mentally as well, because you have to be prepared because you are climbing out. There are moments that are going to feel very demotivated, but you have to move on, because I believe that the strength of everyone is not only on your physical form, but it is also on your mental form. This is all my experience about climbing up Mount Kinabalu. I do believe that all of us here, you need to challenge yourself at least once in your life to climb up Mount Kinabalu, because this is where you can see yourself going through all the challenges and how you overcome it. So please, everyone, do challenge yourself. Climb up Mount Kinabalu. Thank you. Thanks. Over to you, Alicia.
Thank you very much for that, Helena. I've always wanted to go to the island of Borneo and to see Mount Kinabalu. It's just been something at the top of my list. I remember when I went to District 87 to the conference a few years ago, actually almost 10 years ago, in 2015, and there was a whole group from that particular area, and I was like, you've sold me when they showed me the pictures of the place. I'm like, yeah, that is at the top of the list. And I think you would need great stamina and strength to be able to climb Mount Kinabalu. And also it would be a great place to exercise after eating our virtual background, after eating a burger and fries. Thank you very much, Helena. A wonderful job today. Let's give her a huge round of applause. And if you notice, Pat was actually going like this in the background. So if you see Pat doing that, we can all just join in as well. want to give you some useless facts so I can give some time for the evaluators before we head in. So they've just got some time, some useless facts about McDonald's, which I know you all really want to know. So the first one, Queen Elizabeth II actually owned a McDonald's. Yep, she owned a McDonald's in Britain. So thought you would want to know that. She actually owned the restaurant at Banbury Gateway Shopping Park in Oxfordshire. And it was part of her 34 billion estate before she passed away. The first McDonald's still exists in San Bernardino in California. In fact, one of my friends who went to the convention specifically went out there for a day to go to McDonald's, to the museum there, so that I could have a picture that she went to prove that it's still available. It's one of the top toy contributors around the world. £1 every day. 5,000 Happy Meals are sold every minute from McDonald's. Ray Kroc's best friend in the whole world was Disney, Mr. Disney himself. So Ray Kroc was actually best friends with Walt Disney, and there was a plan to put a McDonald's in Walt Disneyland in California, but it never proceeded. Coke tastes better at McDonald's. Yep, I agree. McDonald's is the biggest restaurant chain as of today. No, it's actually been succeeded or superseded by Subway, actually, globally, but that's starting to counterbalance at the moment. Did you know that over 70 million people eat at McDonald's each day globally? Every day. That's more than my population of my country. Let's move on. McDonald's now has over 13,000 plus stores in the US. There are different colored arches that exist, and it depends on the terrain. So, for example, in Arizona, it's the only place in the world that has turquoise arches because of the nature and the delivery of the actual location. So it does. And some McDonald's have a single arch. If you go to the one where McDonald's was filmed in Downey, you'll notice that there is a single arch for their sign. So just some useless facts of information about McDonald's, and that's given some time for our two evaluators. Our first evaluator today is Lai. Lai will be looking at the content. Please welcome Lai, and his content and his speech time, or his time for his evaluation, will be 2 to 3 minutes. Take it away, Lai.
Thank you. Alina, it's quite surprised that I didn't know you are an enthusiastic climber as well. To tell you the truth, I've climbed Mount Kinabalu twice. One before the earthquake, one is after the earthquake. So when I saw your certificate, I know which way you have gone through. Now, let me share with you what I like in your icebreaker and what can be further to add on to make it like a more personal story and make it like people wants to go, and sometimes it makes people don't want to go. First one, I like your short story that how are you preparing to go for the mountain? From looking for supportive friends, preparations. That's the most important thing. You prepare 6 months earlier. In my time, that time, I took 3 months to prepare, actually. So I know how you struggle, mostly, and what you went through going up and down. Number 2 is the lesson you learn through your climb of the Mount Kinabalu. We know that climbing a mountain is a challenge. Even like there is a word they say, don't challenge the mountain. Yet when we challenge it, we know how far we can go through the mountain. It's a way of we going through a certain height that we go. Sometimes it's like when we climbing something up something, there is way we challenge ourselves to what we want to. Now, let me share with you what in your speech that I find can further be add on from the content that you share with us. Number 1 is you have shared a part that you went for the time when you climbed from the Lapang Rata to the peak of the mountain. What you can further add on is from Tim Pohon, climbing to the Timpo from Lapang Rata. How is the journey, the time you go through? Is it fun? Is it from start is easy to hard to where you feel is challenge? Of course, we know from Lapang Rata to the peak is another level of challenge. And one more is climbing down. It's one hell of a road. I believe you know that. So you can share this part of the climbing journey through your story. Says we know how hard is it to go through the mountain climbing. Number 2, I believe from your conclusion, it has a lot of 3 points you added, what you have learned. When you have two main, in my opinion, that I find when you have 3 lessons learned from a mountain climb, it takes a long time to digest. put it one or two, the most important thing that you've learned through the mind. Of course, your preparation and you have a supportive group to help you. Simplify your conclusion, make it 2 points to close it. So that's why I find that add on the more content through your climb from the bottom to the middle to the peak. When you go down, what is the story behind it? Of course, there's a story. And the lesson learned in between from climbing up and down as well. And through simplifying conclusion to 2 points to make it more conclusive. That's what my suggestion for you. Back to you, Alicia.
Thank you very much for that, Lai. So great feedback from Lai. Our second evaluator today is Patsy Vu. Patsy will be looking at delivery. Please take it away, Patsy. Thank you.
Thank you, Session Master. Helena, wow, climbing Hinapalu probably is one of the best adventure in your life because I can see you were so enthusiastic. Your eyes shine. You were talking with such a passion, excitement. That is definitely that you bring us back to that stage, and that is full of excitement. So happy to share your own experience. It's a delivery part. I noticed something that for you to consider because I'm also aware of pretty much about the body language. Helena, sometimes the hand gestures is great because you are gesturing and you're pointing out. And sometimes you do use the finger points, all right? And avoiding using the finger points instead of using hand gestures, even pointing the mountain to show what the 4,000 kilometers mountain you can conquer. You know, that is right there. I was thinking if I were you, probably pointing something very far, far up. And also as well as the vocal varieties. It's a fluent, nice pacing. In this presentation, I realized speech can be fluctuated like a melody. Sometimes you see that excitement, and sometimes the next day, 8 a.m. we start. You know, you can do a little bit of vocal varieties to make that transition more distinctive. Overall, that was a nice icebreaker, sharing this excitement. I do see this concord and this energy of this fullness of trying and to do the highest mountain in Malaysia. And that is a nice icebreaker to show who you are. Well, keep doing it. I'm looking forward more speeches from your part. Back to our session master.
Thank you very much for that, Patsy. Thank you to both of our evaluators, Mai and Patsy, for delivering 2 fantastic evaluations. And I'm sure our wonderful speaker today, Helena, will find much value out of them. So we now lead into table topics. But before we lead into table topics, one other useless fact of information. The president of McDonald's now is Chris Kempczynski, and Chris is based out of Boston, Massachusetts. He is a graduate of both Duke University and Harvard. So he's a Harvard graduate. He did his MBA through Harvard. He is the son of a professor in Cincinnati, Ohio, and he is one of the most astute, apparently one of the most astute members who has joined that team. He was also a manager at Boston Consulting Group, which is a large consulting group around the world. One of my friends here in Sydney actually works for them. So maybe I should tell her, you can go and continue your career as a CEO at McDonald's. Now that leads into table topics, and I love table topics. Today, our table topics manager or table topics leader or whatever you want to call her, table topics master, is none other than our club growth director, Hui Ying Lim. Hui Ying, Are you looking forward to an excellent session of serving up a lot of fatty food and meat and juice and chicken nuggets and fries and all the other stuff? Let me ask you, what is your favorite meal at McDonald's?
Fillet of fish.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Guess what? You're gonna die because I do have a virtual background that is a fillet of fish. I know. I need to get a life, don't I?
There'll
I
be
really
more
do.
coming.
All right. I'll hand over to you now, He Ying. I'm looking forward to the table topics. Let's welcome He Ying with the table topics.
All right. Thank you so much, our Toastmaster of the day, Alicia. And I'm sure all of you are ready for our table topic session today. And since all of you are Toastmasters, let's all spice up our enthusiasm and be enthusiastic to take on the table topics today. And since the theme is power of McDonald's, and I hope everyone is not hungry yet, because what I'm going to show you now hopefully will not. Let me just share my screen. Just hold on. Okay. I'm sure all of you are seeing the screen right now. So as you can see on this screen, these are all the popular burgers, foods you can find in McDonald's. Besides the Coke, the fries, which comes together with all the food and the burgers you see here. Let's just get started without wasting any more time. Who will be the first speakers? Because if you're the first speaker, you can get to choose which one you want to go for first. Anyone?
Dying here because I want to eat it.
Alicia, okay. Which one?
I'm gonna go for the double cheeseburger, please.
Oh, the double cheeseburger? Okay, here you go. Double cheeseburger. Share your double happiness moment. Share your double happiness moment, Alicia.
Thank you for that, Hui Ying. My double happiness moment happened to me almost 5-6 weeks ago. Yeah, 5-6 weeks ago. And it wasn't at McDonald's, as much as I would love to share a story about McDonald's and having a McDonald's moment with Big Macs and fries and, of course, the double cheeseburger, which happened a few months ago, but I'm not going to share that particular story. It happened when I was able to be accepted into the university that I got accepted into about 5-6 weeks ago. So I'm actually into week 5. Can you believe it? It's been 5 weeks since I rocked up on the doorstep of Torrens University on O Week and on the campus the night before O Week to the Toastmasters Club and got told, just show up tomorrow. You may get in. Showed up the next day, and guess what? Not only did I get in, I got a scholarship, a partial scholarship. I got 15,000 Australian dollars in scholarship money, and I also got other things added as well. So I'm sitting here going, this is so awesome. And now I'm 5 weeks into this course. Now, getting used to university is a big thing, especially at the old age of 41. But it was wonderful, and it's been wonderful. I sit here I try to come in once or twice a week, but I haven't been in for the last week. But I've decided I'll come in probably today, tomorrow, Wednesday evening, and maybe on Friday. So it's even though I don't sit in the actual classes, I sit on campus and I get to be immersed in it. And then the people and all the other students come up and say hello, and the people from the Toastmasters Club come and interact with me. So that's my main group of friends at the moment, because they're all in a different degree that I'm doing. But I really enjoy it. I'm really engaged in it. It's an excellent experience, and I'm very enthusiastic. So Dawn, I'm very, very enthusiastic times a billion, and I enjoy what I've been able to immerse myself in. Plus I do Toastmasters here on campus. It's great. Plus they sometimes have food. So yes, that is my double happiness moment, getting into university, getting a scholarship, and having that excellent part of my life of being able to be enthusiastic at the ripe old age of 41. Thanks, Hui.
Thank you so much, Alicia, for sharing your double happiness moment. I'm sure all of us here share your happiness as well, because all of us so excited when you get the offer to get into the university and also the scholarship that you got. All right. Who is up next for the table topics?
Hu Ying, I will take,
All right, Betty.
I will choose
Fish is
fillet
your
of fish.
preference. Fillet of fish?
Yes.
All right, here you go. Fillet of fish for Betty. I am loving it. I am loving it. Betty, over to you.
Thank you so much, Hu Ying. Now, whenever someone is taking me to a McDonald's, I would certainly choose only one fillet of fish without any other thing. Because for any fast food chain, Kentucky, McDonald's, I will try to avoid. But if I have to take and join any group, that is my only choice. I will not take any drinks, any fries, but I will stick on to fillet of fish. And this is something, a simple meal that is good enough with the fish, the cheese, and the bun. That's good enough. Do not overindulge. I'm loving it just a simple way that can fill my stomach and I feel satisfied. So don't be overly enthusiastic and whack all whatever is given. Like what Patricia, the timer, put the beans, tomato. I would just include that if there is a choice in McDonald's. So love what is being served and don't overindulge. That will be keeping yourself well and also be conscious about the calorie, because I'm sure the calorie in fillet of fish or even any Big Mac, worse still, you have double, like what Alicia has done, the double layer, and you got to open your mouth just wide enough to fit in. Otherwise, it's so messy. I find either egg or fillet of fish. Just love it and enjoy it. Don't be overly enthusiastic and overindulge. That is my style, enjoying in McDonald's. Back to you, Hu Ying.
Thank you so much, Betty, for your sharing. Yes, how I wish in McDonald's, besides the burgers and the fries, we keep things simple as well. Why not we have some salad, tomatoes? I'm not sure whether that's possible. All right, okay, let's have the next speaker up. You only have 3 more to go, 3 more choices left: spicy chicken Mac, deluxe chicken McNuggets, and Big Mac. I see something on the anyone?
Lie.
I
Lie
Yeah.
and then
Sorry?
Patsy.
Yeah,
Lie and Patsy.
I want Big Mac.
Okay, lie. Big Mac. Right. Big Mac. The more the merrier. The more the merrier. Lie.
How do you feel when you go to some places or party alone? Do you feel happy, or you just have the most enjoyable time of your own if you do that alone? How about adding 1 or 2 friends? Enjoy things together, speak together, chit-chatting together, even have a meal together. Isn't that more better? As we feel, the more the merrier through the topics. Yes, it is true that there are type people that enjoy alone time. Me, usually. I used to enjoy do things alone. Even like when I joined Toastmaster, I don't like to mingle with people. I like just to prepare my speech, deliver it. Even evaluation after I listen, that's all. I don't even care about anything after that. Through that, then I learned that I was still in the situation. I didn't grow. I was just there only. What can I do? I was thinking, learn to open the mouth to talk to people, mingle with friends, what we call start with networking. Along the way that when I net to have a lot of friends, talk to more people, I find that I am more happier than before. Hence, what I learned is there are times when we want to be alone. Yet there are times when we must learn to have more people come, have more friends. People will come to our life. It depends on how are we able to put them together. Make most of it. Make the best things in your build your relationship with your friends. Then they will be your best friend forever. Friends do come along. There are times when they go. One thing is the time you spend with them, those are the best time, one of the best time in your life. Hence, the more friends you have, you will feel the more the merrier. So, fellow Toastmaster enthusiastic friends, please be my friend. Back to you, Hui Ying.
Thank you so much, Lai. Yes, I'm your friend. All of you are your friend. And why when I put on the Big Mac, it's meant to be shared with friends, right? So the more, the merrier. All right, so we have just 2 more left. May I have the next volunteer?
We have Patsy, and then I think Pat Yap
Patsy.
wants to go. Yeah, Patsy and then Pat.
All right, Patsy and then Pat. All right, Patsy. You're left with spicy
you.
chicken Haidilao, so chicken McNuggets. Which
Chicken.
one?
Chicken, please.
Which chicken? Which
Okay.
one? The nuggets or the burger?
Nuggets.
All right, Patsy have chosen chicken McNuggets. Patsy,
Did you know?
sharing is caring. Sharing is caring, Patsy.
Did you know? McDonald's has a strict XOP. All the customers will be receive their order in 90 seconds, within 90 seconds. Did you know why? Because I used to work in McDonald's as a part-timer. One day, my daughter, Emily, was supposed to be out of school, but I couldn't find her. My mom called me while I was working in McDonald's, 5 o'clock in the evening. Your daughter has not come home from elementary school. Wow, I was with work. I was trying to get my daughter, find her in the street where she could be. She could be kidnapped. I don't know. I was working with the manager, only 2 in the counter serving our customer. One customer in the middle age came in. He wanted to order a chicken. Said, I was shouting to the kitchen, well, a chicken. Then the kitchen shout back to me, well, you have to wait 3 minutes. Why? Because it's no chicken right there. So I have to talk to this customer. Sorry, I have to wait for 3 minutes. Would that be okay? He was extremely upset. He said, why have to wait? The customer. I said, sir, do you know my daughter is where I don't even know. She probably is out the street. She's off the school. I'm supposed to be out there, look for her, but I'm staying, sir, serving you. I'm still staying, serving you. You're brave. He looked at me. Then he walked to his seat, waiting. That's how someone can have empathy to show a mother who care at that moment. Customer service, sometimes we serve customer, but appreciate that customer cared for me at that moment. Back to you.
Wow, thank you so much, Bessie, for the sharing. Yes, when we enter McDonald's, we expect it to be fun, to enjoy, and definitely customer service is truly important. And yes, we have our last, definitely, but not the least speaker. And all right, Kimberly, you are left with spicy chicken McDeluxe So let's see what is your topic. Kimberly, my most exciting adventure. My most exciting adventure. Kimberly, over to you.
I'm not sure if you can know very clearly. I'm in quite a noisy cafe. Is it clear?
We can't really, can you try again? We can't really
Is
hear
it
you
clear,
clearly.
everyone?
We
I
still
can't
can't hear
hear
you
her.
very clearly, Kimberly.
Can anybody hear me now? You can hear me now?
Still not very clear.
Okay, I think I can't do it because it's a rather noisy place here. Very noisy. Okay.
Oops.
Okay, let's
Yes,
have
up for-
Kimberly do another time. Hui Ying, maybe we can stop
Alright.
here in the interest of
Okay,
time as
so
well.
thank you
Yes,
so much,
thank you so
everyone.
much.
Right. Hope you guys enjoyed the McDonald's meals as a table topics. Back to you, Alicia.
Thank you very much for your enthusiasm and your enthusiastic approach, Hui Ying. We are now going to launch the poll for the best table topic speaker. Please vote for your best table topic speaker. Pat, if you can just put the timings into the chat, because what we're going to do now is we'll save some time and we'll get Pat to put in the timings into the chat, and we will continue on our way. Shui Xin, just for the convenience of time, if you can just restrict your timings for each evaluation to 30 seconds so that we can try and pick up some time, if that's okay. Thanks.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, our TM audience, our table topic master. You make us very hungry enthusiastically by showing the very amazing pics. So let's start from our speaker one, DTM Alicia. What I love in her speech is I love her hand gestures. Most of the time, DTM Alicia has very great vocal and tone, but today she even add up some of the hand gesture in her speech. So I really love it. And the second thing I love let's go to our speaker two, Toastmaster Betty. What I love is how she connected with every participant in the meeting room. She called upon Pat, she called upon Alicia, and she was like, connecting with the previous speaker and also some other people in the meeting room. So that's a great connection. Thank you so much. And the third one is DTM Live. What I love his speech is we can learn that he started with the first question about alone, and then he pulled the audience from alone to two or more friends. And then he say like, I love it, his conclusion, which is like, please be my friends. So I really love this call to action, and everybody was smiling. Everybody wants to be friends with him. So that's a very amazing, persuasive speech, I have to say. And for him, one humble suggestion is when he say my most out of it or one thing, his hand gesture were only here in the down parts so that we couldn't see very well, although he was using his hand gesture. So I challenge him to use some of his hand gestures by raising his arms and then use like this, big gesture, one, so like this, so that everybody can see your gestures with your amazing enthusiastic speech. So congratulations, DTM Live. That's a very amazing speech. And the last but not the least, Toastmaster Patsy, very enthusiastic speaker. I really love all her facial expressions. She was speaking with with the emotions. We can see her facial expression, that's a very amazing. And she linked with customer service with sharing is caring. So that's so amazing. Thank you so much, everybody. I believe you all did enjoy and very enthusiastic speaker. So keep it up. And now back to you, TTM Alicia.
Thank you very much, Faisine, and for consideration breaking it down each of the evaluations. So I'll just quickly go through the timings so that Pat doesn't need to read these out. Helena was 6 minutes and 38 seconds for her speech, so 8 seconds over time, though the evaluation, though the speech now can go for 5 to 7 minutes. That's only happened recently. Lai was 3 minutes and 16 seconds for his evaluation, first evaluation. 3 minutes exactly for Patsy. Then we come down to the 4 table topic speakers. I was 2 minutes and 28. Betty was 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Lai was 1 minute and 55 seconds. And Patsy was 2 minutes and 21 seconds. So all qualified, and congratulations. I am now going to ask our grammarian, Dawn, how did we go with our enthusiastic word of the day? Were we enthusiastic? Thank you, Dawn.
Thank you, Alicia. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen with the Arcana report.
My apologies. I think my system got hang somehow, but I will just run through. You can see that starting from the first line, actually just example. So starting with Shan, no pause filler, and then Patricia during opening address 1 and yourself, STME, 3 and repeated words thankfully, inappropriate interjection 1 so, and Helena during her speech 1 1 time of repeated words because, inappropriate interjection okay, and Lai 1 1 when he gave his evaluation with inappropriate interjection 1 so, Patsy during her evaluation 4 with repeated words more, and that inappropriate interjection, all right, you know. And Hui Ying, and 1 time. And Alicia doing your table topics 1 no pause filler by Betty. Lai doing table topics 1 let me see. And Patsy no pause filler during her table topics. You could see the last count, total pause filler, right? I'm sure you saw your number, each of you, and that the total we have scored today, let me scroll down, 22. 22 with 6 1 1 3 types of different repeated words, and of course inappropriate interjection 6 times. Right. So I just want to congratulate those without pause filler today. And they are none other than Betty and Patsy doing table topics. And Hu Ying just got 1 N. I saw it towards the end. I have to tell your name. I thought you would get 0. And I didn't get to save it eventually for my paperwork here. Let me stop sharing. And let me also share the grammarian's report. Thank you so much for using the word enthusiastic in a very generous way. Let me see. Okay. You have Pat 1 time, Alicia 7 times. You are the winner of today's word of the day usage. Yay. And Lai 3 times. Or I counted for both when you are doing either table topics or TME, as well as Lai during evaluation and during table topics. Patsy once, Hui Ying once, Betty 2 times. And Helena, a few selection of good choice words, a bit climber, going to Mount Kinabalu and conquer it. Once we've put our hearts into it, we must keep going. Strength is not just in our physical form, but our mental form. Like, don't challenge a mountain. Patsy, best adventure in your life. Hui Ying, spice up your enthusiasm. Betty, don't be overly enthusiastic and don't overindulge. Lai, make the most of it. And because my system hang just now, I suppose Susin during her table topics evaluation has used easily 2 times of the word enthusiastic. We didn't have mispronounced word except a grammatical error. I'm not being picky, just I picked this up. I do achieve should be I did achieve. And usually we say I achieve. Be sure of the calorie. I would think it'd be more appropriate to say be sure of the calories. So with that, I end my grammarian report. Thank you. And back to Alicia.
Thank you very much for that concise report. It's great to see you back, Dawn, and I hope you have inspiration and go to McDonald's this evening for dinner.
Yeah,
All
sure.
right.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm just having a look at the agenda because we are running a little bit short of time. So what I'm going to do quickly now is let's do group photos. Let's just quickly do group photos to try and help save some time. So can we do a quick group photo, and we will do the M because it's McDonald's. And if you can get yourself on screen, i.e. Lai, i.e. Pei Ying, please turn your the request. Oh, Lai, do not do this in the car, please. And Shan, could you please take the photo?
Yes. 1, 2, 3. And just another picture. Wait a moment. Counting. 1, 2, 3. Wonderful. Back to the Alicia.
All right, fantastic. Have we got the results of the winner? Just to help Pat save some time as well. So I'll get her to do announcements after this. Do you have the winner? Lai? Not Lai, Shan. The winner of today's best table topic speaker.
Just wait a moment.
Well, in the meantime, until we get your screen up and running, I'm just going to quickly run around the room to save us time. Your favorite McDonald's meal, and don't list off a whole truckload, just one item on the menu. Pat, what's your favorite item on the menu at McDonald's? And then we'll do a Mexican wave sort of thing. Pat,
Oh, it's got to be the French fries. The French fries.
Okay, excellent. Patsy, what's your favorite food at McDonald's?
It's actually fried chicken. I'm not sure what the fried chicken is sold other countries.
Okay,
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
Yes.
Betty's is fillet of fish. Helena, what's your favorite food at McDonald's?
Definitely Big Mac.
Big Mac. Okay. Shui Sin, because you've only had it limited times, but when you've been in Malaysia, what's your favorite meal at McDonald's?
Burgers.
Okay, one of the burgers. Hui Ying, I know you just love McDonald's. Which one do you eat?
Fillet of fish.
Okay. Oh, the fish is like really popping up out of the ocean. Dawn, what's your favorite food at McDonald's?
The easiest to eat for me, chicken nuggets.
Yay! I'm a nugget fan as well. Lai, what's your favorite meal? Is it the Big Mac?
Big Mac and Sunday corn.
Okay. Savine can't call in, so I think we've done everyone. Does anyone want to provide feedback on today's meeting quickly? No? Okay. I'm going to hand over to Pat now so that we can close out today's session. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much for this amazing Super McDonald's session. Did you all enjoy it? If you enjoy it, give yourself a big round of applause. And of course, the big M. Yes, the big M. In the spirit of McDonald's, we are really happy because McDonald's is not only about food, but certainly friendship, right? And a happy place on earth as well. I can remember the first time I celebrated my 18th birthday was actually at the McDonald's. And I had such a great time. And during that time, for me, going to McDonald's is seriously a big treat. Normal days, I never get to go to McDonald's because it is expensive. I'm not sure about you, but for me, McDonald's certainly a big happy place, brings back a lot of fond memories. For this, if you guys are going for McDonald's later on, do send me the photo because you really want to collage it and bring it out there, all right? You never know what we are going to get out of it. So the time is within today, and let's make it 3 days. Today, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If you had any meal at McDonald's, send us the photo. We want to blast it out for you, okay? All right, so with this, who is the best table topic speaker? Ching, ching, ching. Thank you so much, Alicia, for letting us know the power of McDonald's in a very enthusiastic way. Let's quickly take a photo of Alicia. Yes? Shan, can you do this?
I cannot get a picture.
Oh, yeah,
Susan,
you
can
right?
you do it?
Yeah, Susan can do it. Yeah.
All
We
right,
teamwork together, yeah.
There we go.
And let me spotlight the Pat also. You are.
Yep. Got that Pat as well.
I will spotlight her. Okay. Yes. It's. And then let me make big screen. Okay. 1, 2, 3, smile. One more.
Thank
1, 2,
you.
3. Okay, got it. Oh,
Yay, thank you so
Yay.
much. All right, and then the best triple topic speaker goes to ching 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 drum roll. Wow, Patsy
Patsy.
Woo.
Oh,
Woo.
wow. Thank you. Yeah.
Wow, Patsy.
Thank you to McDonald's.
Thank you, Patsy. You have no choice but go and get your McDonald's Monday, Tuesday, or
have to.
Wednesday. Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Okay.
3. McDonald's. Okay, I got
Yay.
it.
Hooray, McDonald's. I'm just loving
Yeah.
it. And I love all the slides that was done by Hui Ying. It was super amazing. I hope you can do this again in the future in other clubs as well. Okay, we want to thank today's role player, Alicia, Helena, such a fantastic speech. And Lai, Patsy, Hui Ying, Sui Sin, Dawn, myself, and certainly Shan, who has been helping us so much. With this, let's get all the role players spotlighted. And of course, we are going to do the big M. Do the big M differently if you wish to, whatever that means to you, okay? Yeah. Let me see if I can do it
Who
different.
are we missing out of our lot here? So
Lai, hello Lai, can you turn
Lai.
on your video?
Yeah, lie. Lie.
there he is. He's in the
Oh, Lai.
car, guys. Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, great. I'm gonna take a photo for you guys. Okay? All right.
Ah,
3, 2, smile, 1. Yeah, great.
I think I'm
Okay,
not
great.
so like that. Can we take one more picture? Because I was not
Oh,
good.
Okay, sure. Just one sec.
I got
Okay,
it.
let me save
Yes.
this one first. Can you do it? Okay,
Yes.
great. 3, 2, smile, 1. McDonald. Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so
So
much.
amazing. Thank you so much, Patsy, with your help. And certainly we want to thank Patsy and everyone. Oh, I'm getting all mixed up now. Please forgive me. Okay, Betty, we just want some quick words from you. Would you like to review today's meeting before I adjourn the meeting? We can just stay back quickly because there are some family matters I would like to
Yes.
discuss with you.
Very
Yes.
exciting. Love it,
Yes.
the way that you have organized, especially the virtual background. But I was struggling to get virtual background because my connection was totally out. If you can just, I want to request, take a picture once again with all the Big Mac and all the McDonald's.
Okay, special request is granted. Your command is our wish. Let's do a nice M.
Who's taking the photo?
Okay, why don't I take it once, okay? Then Shan, you can take it one more time, okay? I
Okay.
do a complete one for you. Yeah. Hang on. Let me make sure. Okay, Shan, both your hands up there.
Okay.
Okay. Good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, do one more time. Okay, so Shan, you will help me.
Yes. Now, everyone, 1, 2, 3. Oh, just wait a moment. So wonderful. Back
So
to the Patricia.
wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank
so much.
you. With
Thanks so
this, the meeting is officially adjourned. But do stay back because there are some family matters I would like to